Hey Virgo, welcome. It's Meredith. I am here with a mid-month reading for Matters of the Heart for February 2019. This reading is specifically geared toward beloved relationship. We are using Tarot of Dreams and a couple of Oracle decks. We will get to those. And the card from the bottom of the deck is the theme of the reading for you. And you get the Ace of Wands. I call this the Hey Now Ace. There's a lot of passion on that card. Passion, fertility, creativity, fire, chemistry, a touch of alchemy there as well. A divine and cosmic gift from the universe of very passionate love. So, put that where you need to. You know, use that energy where you most require it right now in your life. I know this reading is geared toward relationship. However, I'm feeling intuitively, Virgo, that you've got some inner work to do that will benefit your beloved relationship or potential oncoming relationship. So use the Ace of Wands energy there. There's also travel on this card as well. An opportunity to travel. Maybe a short getaway would be good for you right now. Cancer had that in their reading, that getting away from their day-to-day, just a short little weekend away, change of scenery might be good for you. You could be feeling some cabin fever right now. Excuse me. So if you're able to take yourself and your beloved away, do that. Change your scenery, have some different experiences. Revitalize, reinvigorate the energy that you are in, and keep your heart space open to what the universe wants to deliver to you passionately, creatively, with enthusiasm. All right, first card. Yeah, Eight of Swords. Could you really use a getaway? Indeed you could. Virgo, this card is about you being up in your head. Too much in your head, not enough in your heart. That may be exactly the reason why you start out with the Ace of Wands. You need some more heart space time, and it's quite possible that you're a little bit overworked or over obligated in some way, and you haven't had the time, so to speak, to gift yourself with, let's say, relaxation, meditation, and downtime. So that's what's really needed here. So when we see the Eight of Swords, we see a desire to make moves and changes in your day-to-day life, but you feel kind of trapped. But you're the one trapping yourself with your thoughts. Swords are a mental process. These are the words we speak to ourselves. This is the inner dialogue going on. And when this shows up, it indicates that we may have backed ourselves into a corner, painted ourselves into a corner, might be another way to put it. And we need to find a way out. But freedom and liberation is in our hands alone. And sometimes you just can't think your way out of it. You have to feel your way out of it. So this is where the fire, creativity, and the passion of the Ace of Wands becomes a gift for you. Because when you get into your heart space, things get a whole lot more clear. So for you, Virgo, you're very much up in your head, and my sense is you're telling yourself the same story over and over again, and you're expecting a different result. And that's not happening. Let's see what comes with this. Nine of Pentacles. Beautiful card. Okay. I have to say it again. You need a little bit of a getaway. Nine of Pentacles, she's usually seen in her garden. She's a very serene, well put together, self-made person. She has her finances in order, and she's very generous. She's very kind. She will give and give and give at her discretion, at her choice, which is wonderful. She has a generous spirit. But the big deal about this card, this being on this card, she's got a wild streak. Love that about her, and it's not obvious. I really do feel that, Virgo, you've got a touch of cabin fever, and you really have to stretch your legs. You've got to exercise your wild side back again at that Ace of Wands. So take you and your beloved away. Just for a couple of days, get away. And if you're not in relationship, you get away. You go. Maybe maybe you'll run into someone there who turns out to be your soulmate. That's a possibility. Let's see what's next. Yeah, Ten of Cups. This is the happily ever after card. We all love this card. Tens are about completion, a cycle of completion. So we have a 9 and an ace that also equal 10 here. So this is a time of fulfillment for you. And I also feel another message emerging here, Virgo, and that is that you've long been in the planning for an experience of some kind, a life change of some kind, a way of being that has great meaning for you. And you don't have evidence of it right now. 8 of Swords. So because you don't have evidence, you're telling yourself a story that sounds a little bit like potential failure. And that couldn't be further from the truth. But it's the waning faith you have in the current process that's creating the 8 of Swords experience for you, which is why having a little getaway, changing your scenery, and being with your beloved away from your day-to-day life would be really helpful, healing, invigorating for you, and it would reignite your fire over here for what it is that you're trying to create for yourself. That 10 of Cups is telling you that it's on its way. It's coming in its own right way, too. So you can't rush the timeline, but there's a potential for you to be feeling very frustrated at this point. So shake it up and do something different. Get out of your head, get into your heart, reinvigorate your passion, and bring that passion to your manifestation process with the universe. All right, we are going to move on to the Romance Angel Oracle cards. And just like in the daily readings, this is an opportunity for you to ask a question about your love, beloved, love life. Let these cards be an answer for you. What does Virgo most need to know? Ooh, you had 3 cards just drop right out. I guess we'll take those. All right. First card, unrequited love. There is not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. So that may be the case for some of you. You may be in a lackluster relationship and you may be feeling called by that Ace of Wands to move on, to be single. This is the single happy person card too. Or the other message I feel here is things may feel stagnant for you. And it's not so much an unrequited love. It's maybe some boredom within the relationship that could be remedied by getting away, changing your scenery, having some different conversations, having an adventure, coming back with the stories of that adventure that reinvigorates the passion, the fire between you and your beloved. So don't take unrequited too seriously. Really broaden the definition of this card and consider that you need a fresh perspective. And when you have the fresh perspective, you have fresh energy to bring to your beloved relationship. And then again, this could be quite literal for some of you. Some of you may know that it is time to move on, and perhaps you have lingered there. Again, 8 of Swords, saying, well, it's really difficult to change. I don't want to hurt the other person. I can handle this, blah, blah, blah. But you're not being fulfilled. And yet you have all this passion over here that requires expression. So you're going to have to decide what's exactly right for you. Next one, codependency. Wow, you're not getting you're getting some strong challenge romance angel cards. Addictions are affecting your romantic life. Yes. If you are doing the same thing day to day, that could be addictive. And doing the same thing, it could be a way of being, a habit, behavioral patterns. It doesn't have to necessarily be alcohol or food or television, whatever it is. It doesn't have to be that. But if there is something that is addicting in your life, like TV or food or a behavior, or coming home after work and just sitting on the couch rather than engaging with people, consider shaking that up and doing something different. Your reading really is screaming, get away, go do some other stuff, go see something different, be in a different place, have some new experiences. refresh, revitalize. Okay, yeah. Here we go. New love. A new person has stirred your romantic feelings. So quite literally, for those of you who are not partnered at this time, there's new love on the horizon. It's going to require you to get out of your funk, though. And for those of you in relationship, it's going to require you to get out of your funk to renew and revitalize what brought you together in the first place. Okay, Virgo, last card coming from Whispers of Love Oracle. What does Virgo most need to know? And do, again, use this as an answer to a question if you have one while I shuffle. What does Virgo most need to know? Okay, here we go. Have faith. Trust your faith in this situation. Yeah, trust yourself, Virgo. You can do this. You can get out of the Eight of Swords. That key is in your hand. And these opportunities are in your hands too. The universe is delivering them. All you need to do is accept them. Thank you so much for watching, Virgo. I appreciate all the likes, shares, and subscribes here on the channel. Love the comments too. Don't forget to watch your Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus videos. Bye for now.